I dreamed about the Punisher every night. He thinks that he has the right to judge me.
It looks like Jon Bernthal is officially stepping back into the role of Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, for an upcoming television special that's expected to drop in 2026 as part of Phase 6 of the MCU. The project has Bernthal not just acting, but also co-writing the script alongside Ronaldo Marcus Green, who's directing. Green and Bernthal previously worked together on We Own This City, so there's already a strong creative team behind this Punisher special. Fans are already curious about how this TV special will tie into the rest of the MCU, especially since Bernthal will also be appearing in Spider-Man 4, officially titled Spider-Man Brand New Day, which releases in July 2026. Scoopers like Alex Perez from the Cosmic Circus have hinted that the Punisher special could establish where Frank Castle is when Peter Parker's story picks up in Brand New Day. So while it's unclear whether Tom Holland's Spider-Man will make a cameo in the Punisher special, the connection between the two projects seems intentional, even if details are still under wraps. For now, everything about the plots for both the Punisher special and Spider-Man 4 is mostly speculation, so fans should take it all with a pinch of caution. Marvel Television's Brad Winderbaum has spoken about the special in a way that's already got fans excited. He described it as like a shotgun blast of a story, but also one with all the emotional weight and depth you'd want from a Frank Castle narrative. Winderbaum emphasized that Bernthal is a generational actor who understands the character inside and out, both as a performer and as a writer. He said that having Bernthal bring Punisher into the larger MCU is a huge opportunity, especially for street-level, grounded storytelling, and for fans, it's really thrilling to see this version of Frank Castle officially in the Marvel Universe. Meanwhile, Spider-Man 4 has its own packed cast, including Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Sadie Sink, Liza Colon-Zayas, Mark Ruffalo, and Tremel Tillman, alongside Bernthal. Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures have set the release for July 31st, 2026, which means there's a good chance the Punisher special will drop in a way that leads into, or at least complements, Spider-Man's next big screen adventure. One of the exciting aspects of the Punisher special is that Bernthal isn't just reprising his role, he's also contributing to the storytelling. When the project was first announced, it was revealed that Bernthal and Green would co-write the script, with Green directing. Bernthal recently talked about how those initial conversations evolved into the actual project. At CinemaCon, he expressed just how deeply he connects with Frank Castle, saying that the character is in his bones, in his heart. Bernthal explained that when he pitched the kind of version of Frank Castle that he thought audiences and communities like the military and first responders were hungry to see, Marvel encouraged him to keep refining it. He also mentioned working with a group of veterans, including a close friend, which helped shape the project and bring authenticity to Castle's story. Fans first saw Frank Castle return to the MCU in Episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again, when Matt Murdock visited him. Their conversation was tense, as Frank challenged Matt for not resuming his Daredevil duties after Foggy Nelson's death at the hands of Bullseye. That episode reminded viewers that the Punisher operates in a morally gray world, and the series highlighted both his brutality and the weight of his moral code. Winderbaum described the Punisher's return as a mix of high-impact storytelling and emotional depth, and he noted that the idea for the special presentation came while filming Daredevil Born Again, where Bernthal's Punisher shared the screen with other Netflix-era Marvel characters like Wilson Fisk Kingpin, Bullseye, Foggy Nelson, Karen Page, and of course Matt Murdock himself. It's worth remembering that Marvel has already experimented with special presentations before, like Werewolf by Night and the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. But the Punisher project feels like it's on a different level because Bernthal isn't just performing, he's shaping the story. Fans can feel confident that the character won't be watered down, especially since Bernthal has been clear that he wouldn't participate if he didn't have creative input. Before Marvel changed writers on Daredevil Born Again, Bernthal had even stated he wouldn't return without the right setup, so his involvement speaks volumes about the studio's commitment to quality. Although there aren't official plot details yet, Set photos from filming in New York City during summer 2025 have given fans a few hints. One notable location appears to be a restaurant that could be Gnucci's, tying into the comics, where the Gnucci crime family is central to one of Punisher's classic storylines. In the comics, Ma Gnucci goes after Frank Castle after he kills her two sons, so it's possible that the TV special will explore this revenge-driven storyline or at least reference it. Additionally, Frank Castle's appearance in Daredevil Born Again set up some story threads that could carry over into the special. In the series, Castle confronts Peter Parker-like copycats who misuse his symbol, so beyond taking on organized crime in New York, he might also face challenges from people trying to exploit his vigilante persona. With Spider-Man 4 on the horizon, the special could serve as a bridge to Peter Parker's next adventure, showing how Frank's world intersects with the larger MCU and setting the stage for their paths to cross. Bernthal has made it clear that this won't be a Punisher-light project. He's deeply invested in telling a story that's true to the character, one that's dark, gritty, and emotionally resonant. He emphasized that this special is about doing justice to Frank Castle's story, which means exploring the intensity and consequences of his actions while maintaining the grounded, street-level feel that fans love. This approach also aligns with the MCU's current trend of balancing cosmic spectacle with more personal, character-driven narratives. The fact that Bernthal is co-writing the special alongside Green suggests that the creative team is taking a hands-on approach to storytelling. Bernthal mentioned consulting with veterans and first responders to ensure authenticity, which could add a layer of realism and depth to the Punisher's moral and tactical choices. It's a chance to explore Frank's internal struggles alongside his external battles, giving the audience insight into what makes him tick and why he does what he does. Another interesting aspect of the Punisher special is how it might expand on the concept of legacy and symbol appropriation. In the comics and previous series, Frank has often struggled with people misusing his symbol or taking on his mantle in ways he doesn't approve of. This could be a compelling thread for the MCU because it not only highlights Frank's vigilance, but also allows the story to touch on the ethics of heroism, reputation, and influence in a world where symbols matter as much as actions. While the Punisher special is still a few years away, the potential connections to Spider-Man 4 add another layer of anticipation. If Marvel decides to weave in Peter Parker or references upcoming challenges, the special could function as both a standalone story and a stepping stone for the larger MCU narrative. This dual-purpose storytelling approach has been used successfully before in the Marvel Universe, and it allows the studio to build momentum while keeping characters grounded and relatable. The potential connections to Spider-Man also open the door for interesting dynamics. Even if Peter Parker doesn't appear in the special, referencing his storylines could situate Frank within the larger MCU without overshadowing his own narrative. It's a chance to show how the street-level heroes operate in the same world, while allowing each character to maintain their own identity and agency. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.